Snow will be tapering off this afternoon and tonight, like Adam said. Several days of clear skies ahead, and a chance for residents in the foothills in the Sierra to shovel out and stock up in time for the next storm that's blown our way. It's also a chance for our road crews to make sure the freeways are clear as possible. Joining us now to talk about this, the director of Caltrans, Tokes Omishakin. Director, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me on. Good morning.
So let's talk about what you want to get across to viewers, because I think this is important. We've been telling them for several days now, 80 and 50 were closed. They've been reopened, but still, a lot of these communities are suffering from overtaxed system and not enough supplies.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity to share a little bit about what's going on out there on our roadways. Look, over the last few days, since this weekend, we've had 45 roads that have been closed across the state. 10 in this region alone. We've been able to get that number down from 45 roads closed down to 16. Wow. So the message we want to get out to people out there is to just stay off the roads. Only if you have to make an essential trip are we recommending people get out there. The people who are moving freight, who are trying to get goods across, essential goods across the state, it's okay for those people to be out there. But if you're just joyriding or making a trip to hang out with family and friends, we're recommending to stay away, because we're seeing record-breaking, not only rainfall, but we're seeing record-breaking snow in many cases. More than 12 feet of snow in some parts of the state just in the month of December.
Well, Director, that's a good point. We've been talking about the snow a lot, but also you had mentioned the rain in some areas causing a problem at some of the lower elevations as well.
Absolutely. We've seen more rainfall this year in many parts of the state than we've ever seen in the state. And in the Sacramento region, more than 100 years, record-breaking that we've seen as far as rainfall. So our recommendation to folks is to absolutely stay off the roads if you don't have to make that trip. If you have to, think about making sure you have a blanket, a full tank of gas, food, chain for the chain control that our Caltrans team in coordination with CHP that we're doing out there. So again, staying off the roads is the preference, but if you have to make the trip, making sure you have all those essential items with you, even cash, possibly, because I listened to a little bit of your report just earlier about one of the gas stations having a generator to still allow people to buy goods.
So let's also talk about, you guys are no stranger to difficult situations. We've seen the guys in the snow plows and a lot of the construction crews working in incredibly difficult situations. But this storm was a little different. This kind of a double whammy of storms. Can you talk a little bit about the obstacles and the challenges over the past, I want to say, 5 days now?
Yeah, that's right. Look, we're used to, at Caltrans, we're used to dealing with difficult weather conditions and challenging weather across the state. But this particular storm was unique. We had a storm come in right over the weekend, and within a few hours, over the last 24 hours, another storm, heavy storm, a snowstorm, come right behind that. And we had a lot of volume, a lot of traffic out there. Some people did take heed to some of the warnings that we were able to get out there on social media and other means. So we had a lot of people end up getting stuck, but we were able to clear both 50 and 80, despite those that double whammy that you mentioned, that double storm. We were able to clear both roads, and both roads are now open in both directions. Yeah, headed into Nevada on 80, coming back into the state on 80, and the same thing on 50. Both roads are now open thanks to a lot of the incredible work from our team at Caltrans.
And it is in quite the team. Let's also talk about, you touched on it a second ago, all the people that are coming up there. It is a holiday week for many people, that making the storm situation, which was already bad, even worse. What would you want to say to a lot of people who often overwhelm, like 911, for example, just looking for chain controls? Hey, it's chain control. Don't waste their time with this. You guys have a lot of resources that are easily available to figure out what roads are open and which ones aren't.
Yeah, we recommend people avoid making those types of calls. Look, we've got a lot of ways to communicate with the general public, with the people we serve. Quick Map is one app that you can download on your phone. Make sure you get that app, download it, and use that for the latest information. Also, social media. Our Twitter accounts, our Facebook accounts are all providing as much current information as we possibly can. In some cases, even Instagram. District 3 area. We're using that to get the word out as well. So use social media, use the quick map application. Avoid making those phone calls to try to figure out whether or not there's chain control out there. So make use of those resources.
Director of Caltrans, Stokes Omishakin. Director, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I know you're a busy guy lately. Thanks for taking the time and getting the message to our viewers out there. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for the time. Thank you for the opportunity.
Also follow District 3 Caltrans. They're great on Twitter. Always update the latest road conditions.